so today I'm going to be talking about Costa Rican cultures and traditions. The summer after my freshman year in high school, I was able to go and visit Costa Rica. We went for a total of 9 days and I visited 7 different cities. During that time, I learned a lot about their culture and their tradition, like from first-hand experiences. Before the trip, I knew not much about the traditions and cultures, but once I came home, I knew a lot. We visited a lot of smaller cities during the trip. Yes, so the people of Costa Rica loved seeing young people interested in learning about their culture. We got to eat true authentic food. So it consisted of a lot of beans and rice and plantains, not plantations. And for like breakfast, there would be eggs and beans and rice, and then for lunch and dinner, it would be some form of meat. So in the next slide is greetings. So the way that people introduce or like welcome you is by saying Pura Vida, which means the pure life. And every single person we talked to had said that to us. And you say that when you come and you say that when you leave. And they usually greet you by shaking hands or by, sometimes they'll kiss you on the cheek. So then the foods, on the next slide, the foods, like I mentioned earlier, just the breakfast consists of a lot of beans and rice, eggs, there's tortillas, and like on the picture on the right, there's plantains, beans and rice again, and there's usually some form of meat with the lunch and dinner. Lunch is called the midday meal, and it is the largest meal of the day, and that is where a lot of families get together and just eat a lot. So plantains are kind of like a harder banana. They kind of grow similar to a banana. And according to Hubbard, from a 2018 article, so the midday meal was the largest. So then on the next slide, I talked about religion, and 76.3% of Costa Rica is Catholic, according to Van Belzer. And during this, one of their main holidays for their religion is the Dia de los Muertos, which is celebrated on November 2nd, and it is where people go and, we're on the next slide, where people go and they celebrate their lost ones who have passed, and they remember them, and they do that, and they have sugar skulls and pan de muerto, which is bread of the dead. And then another holiday is Our Virgins of Los Angeles Day, and it is where they take all of Costa Ricans, well not all of them, but a lot of the Catholics, about 25% according to Van Belzer, take a pilgrimage to Cartio Bastila, and they walk from all over the country to this place, and they ask the Virgin Mary for guidance or a miracle. So overall, Costa Rica is a very diverse place, and getting to go and visit there was an amazing experience, and I learned more being able to go than I did being able to research about the country. I think it's important that people get to experience different countries and learn about different cultures and actually going and visiting them as well. So it's important to educate people on different cultures and societies, because it's one thing to read about it, but it's another to actually go and live that. So yeah, so that was my my Costa Rica experience and their cultures.